Hi, I'm Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a book haul of the books that I've recently bought in December, and I have picked up 12 physical books and 13 ebooks. I recently unhauled 25 read books and 22 unread books. And when I went to bring those to the used bookstore for credit, I do what I always do and looked around and found books that I wanted. So that is how I got my 12 books here from the used bookstore. And I also got a $50 Amazon gift certificate, and I spent that really quickly on a bunch of ebooks that I've been dying to check out. So let me just show you what I found and what I bought. At one used bookstore in town, I found 4 books by Karen Slaughter. I found Fractured, Fallen, Undone, and Criminal. And these are all books in the Will Trent series of hers, and that is the last series that I have to read, and then I will have read every book by Karen Slaughter. I still do have 2 more books to go in the Grant County series, and then I'll get started in the Will Trent series. I already have Triptych on my shelves ready to go whenever I do start that final leg of the Karen Slaughter journey. At another used bookstore in town, I found another 4 books. The first one is Forsaken by Michael McBride. I have read one other book by Michael McBride called Unidentified, which was a surprisingly super scary, creepy subterranean alien book that I really enjoyed. So I'm looking forward to checking something else by Michael McBride out. I think this one is about aliens uncovered in Antarctica, something like that. So that's interesting. I also found Sin Eater by Elizabeth Massey. I'm always looking forward to reading more ladies of horror fiction. This is my second Elizabeth Massey book that I've found. I also found 2 nonfiction books at that bookstore. The first one is Dreamland, The True Tale of America's Opiate Epidemic. This has been a book I've heard about and is on a topic that I'm interested in, so I decided to pick it up. And the other one is another one that I've heard a lot about, and I do love the author. This is Under the Banner of Heaven, A Story of Violent Faith by Jon Krakauer. And the last bookstore that I went to, I found 4 books at that store as well. First, I have The Hidden by Sarah Pinborough, another lady of horror fiction. I pick up Sarah Pinborough's books whenever I find them. I have a few. Looking forward to reading that. I also bought 2 books by Thomas Pynchon. I have The Crying of Lot 49 and Bleeding Edge. I heard about him through Those Who Read It Must Converse's channel, and I had to pick these up and check them out. The last book that I found while out in the used bookstores is this graphic novel, beautiful graphic novel, Blankets by Craig Thompson. I was so excited to get this wonderful book at a used book price, and I finally get to check it out. I've heard a lot of great things about this graphic novel. Now on to the 13 ebooks that I picked up with my $50 gift certificate. And the first 4 books, 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 5 books are from fellow booktubers, and all of these booktubers will be linked down below. The first ebook I picked up was Isolation by Jason White. This is a collection of short horror stories that I have been meaning to read for quite a while, so I'm glad I finally get to. Next, I picked up An Heir to Murder by Charles Heathcote, which is a cozy mystery and the first in a series. I also picked up Meat by Dan Cobain, which is what I believe is an apocalyptic horror story taking place in a meat processing plant. Let me know if that's not right. The Thing in the Ward by Nicholas Gray, which is a novelette about a kid who has cancer and is in a cancer ward, and something is in the ward with them as well. Very creepy. And the last one by a fellow booktuber is Juniper by Ross Jeffrey, which is a dark story taking place in the town of Juniper. And that's really all I know about it, but I've heard a lot of great things and I can't wait to check it out. I also picked up Girl on Fire by Gemma Moore. I read Dear Laura by Gemma Moore this year, and that book was fantastic. And I can't wait to check out this story by her as well. I picked up The Worm and His Kings by Haley Piper. I read The Possession of Natalie Glasgow earlier this year by Haley Piper, and I really liked the uniqueness of that story, so I am looking forward to reading something new from her as well. I also bought some stories from authors I haven't read before, first of which is The Balance by Kev Harrington, which I heard about on Well Read Beard's channel. Great review. I will link that review down below and his channel. And Starving Ghosts in Every Thread by Eric LaRocca. I've been hearing about this and the rest of Eric LaRocca's stories everywhere lately, and everybody unanimously loves them, and I have to see what all the buzz is about. And then I also picked up some series that I've been hearing a lot about and seem like they would be right up my alley. The first one is the Nightmare Land series by Daniel Barnett, and I picked up the first 3 books in the series: Nightfall, Lullaby, and Sleepwalking. And I picked up the Patience of a Dead Man series, a complete bind-up of the series, which includes 3 books: The Patience of a Dead Man, Dead Woman Scorned, and Anger is an Acid. So those are the 13 ebooks that I picked up in December. And I also made a list on Amazon of all the books that I was not able to get with my $50. So I'm ready for the next time I get a gift certificate. There's always more and more and more books that I want to read. So I hope you enjoyed my haul. Let me know if you've read any of these books, what you think of them, what was your favorite book that you got in December. If you like this video, you can hit like and subscribe, and I'll be back very soon with another book-related video. Thanks. Bye.